I see there's the Tower again. So why would you say you have excellent energy as a Taurus? 9 of Cups. I don't think this is a bad thing. I was scared of the Tower for a second when it came out. Page of Pentacles reversed. Tower. This is 7 of Wands reversed. Yes. And then 9 of Cups. So we got a 16, a 7, and a 9. The Devil keeps showing up too. Oh, this energy is kind of gross. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords reversed, 2 of Cups upright, and 4 of Swords there. Feels like something's getting shaked up here a little bit. Ultimately for happiness, peace, prosperity. It's like with the Tower, I'm getting like surprise shorty. Like that kind of energy. So like that could be a good thing. You have deep empathy for people. Okay, so I'm picking up on a Leo doctor, a doctor that's a Leo horoscope sign. And it might be, oh my God, it's a woman, Leo. That's a doctor. Oh God. Okay. This to her, she's the Queen of Swords reversed, which is really not great. When we're in like, so it's different types of energy. So you have swords, you have cups, you have wands, and then you have pentacles, right? So 4 areas of power, right? There are different manifestations of power beyond that, but when we talk about swords, we talk about intelligence. So this woman's very smart, and when they're in the reverse, it tells you this is empowers people, this is disempower people. Another phrase for disempowerment is abusing them, right? Like trying to stand on people and not help them up, right? So this is a very intelligent woman. I'm picking up a Leo sign that's a doctor. That is literally trying to cause Tower moments for people. And the 7 of Swords, the Tower. Get someone out of character, is what I'm saying here. The thing about like the hater police or whatever this is if the person they're doing to this is like legit good, what ends up happening is this person, you know, it's like the smear campaign. They just bring that person an audience. Like they're like, oh, this person's like this, that, you should watch them, like you should come hate on them. And then these people come around and they start watching for themselves. And you're like, I'm not really seeing what you're saying. I actually kind of like this person. They seem really chill. And so they accidentally create a fan group. And that goes into every weapon formed against someone that's in alignment with God or the divine. Every weapon formed against them shall make them prosper. That's the alchemy behind there. Yeah. There's a King of Swords involved here. Which that Queen of Swords was probably at some point a match for that King of Swords. Is no longer. Like he's looking on somewhere else. Oh God. I could see this as like the estranged wife. I don't like it. See, yeah, there's an Ace of Cups offer coming in. Whoever this guy is, he has money. King of Pentacles. This is what they don't teach you, you know, growing up when you're picking your spouse, is like what it looks like when you try to split from somebody. Like they don't explain that. And if it really isn't the right person, how dark you could get, how manipulative and calculated, and how many people could be hurt. Because not everybody can just let go. Some people will try to hold on, you know, and take things literally. Like they take hostages. They don't They don't have a partnership. They take hostages. And if you decide that you want a partner and don't want to be a hostage, there's hell to pay. And that's what this looks like. Except my thing that kind of gets me a little bit frustrated looking at this energy is that the woman isn't just going after the man energy. They're trying to ruin someone else's life that they don't even know. Which is not cool. Okay. So what can we pull from this, spiritually speaking? Like, this is someone's business that's getting aired out here. And yet it's a very, this is a pattern, right? This is a very human pattern. What do we learn from this? What role do we play in this? How many different types of roles have we? Because everybody gets to play the hero and the victim at some point, right? The villain and the hero. What do we take away from this? Transitions. It really does seem like that Queen of Swords reverse is just like, I don't want anybody else. This is my person. They can't do with anything. It feels very like a vice grip. The word pentacles is really, swords and pentacles are just like glaring at me on the cards. What's interesting is that you hear about a lot of these dynamics playing out, well, to the point of Justin Bieber, whoever mentioned that, right? People aren't just necessarily emotionally invested. When you have a long-term relationship or marriage, you're entangled, right? And some people are willing to go to war for that. It's not necessarily about the relationship or happiness. It's about the partnership. They look at it as more of a business. And some people in business are cutthroat, right? And that's what I'm seeing here with that Queen of Swords reversed. It's a very survival-based mentality, which means when you're in survival mode, do we have empathy for people, or can we have empathy for people when we're in survival mode? Not a therapist, just asking. So they're not thinking through how their actions are going to affect other people. They're just trying to preserve themselves, right? That's what this is. And the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords are in the top of this listing of cards. I think she caught him sneaking. I don't know what he was sneaking. But he is actually, because he couldn't form clean boundaries, like between one relationship to the next, he brought it. He brought the Seven of Swords to whoever this third party is, who isn't a third party, it's a tower. They have no clue what's going on. Their life is just getting disrupted with a tower. That's interesting energy. I don't like it. I don't like doing readings like these. Ow. What country flag is yellow and black? Country flag, yellow, black. Let me see if I can. It's almost like a coat of arms or something that I'm saying, but I don't know. Let me check and see if anything. Austrian. Oh God. The guy is blonde and is Austrian. Okay. That is a weird, specific channeling. So this third party that is getting dragged through the mud, whatever this Queen of Swords in reverse is fighting against, like this partnership, it's like it's in her head. It's not actually a real thing. Like if the two people were, it would never happen. Like this seems like it's like a thought bubble, and it's like, no, that's just a dream. That's not real, right? It's like, you ever like have a dream of your spouse or partner cheating on you and you get all angry at them? That's kind of what this is. You go looking for something, you're going to find something, and then you're going to assume it's about you, and then you're going to react, and then drag everybody else down around you. That's what this is, and this is why this is in reverse. That survival mentality, fear of pentacle loss, money, stability, their homestead, their tower, their ivory tower they built. Because again, this is King of Pentacles, there's money there. It's about his love. Okay. And he did something where he crossed a boundary and also dragged that person in as well. So this is a little chaotic. Let's see if there's anything else. I feel like this is like, what's the tea? Here's the Leo again. No. Okay, so there's, it's like player 4 has entered the chat here. So the whole crossing boundaries and the King of Swords being sneaky, I think it's kind of one of those situations where somebody just makes up a story and says this person's cheating on you kind of thing. And then it's just like a domino effect. It's like, it's those people who will like throw a stone that cause, like they'll know like this person's emotional, like, oh, their wife is unstable. If I just tell her that I saw them cheating, she's gonna go and burn the whole down, including this innocent person that I'm gonna say was cheating with her husband, because I have beef with that person. You see how it goes? Like it's that domino effect. This is very like, it's like the circle of life. Oh my gosh. I bet you if we look at the strength card, we'll find out more about that person, that little whisperer in the person's ears. Wow. I mean, the power of a smear campaign never, I mean, we're talking about 2 different households getting burned down because of one person. And that person probably enjoys every moment of it. The chaos factor. A lot of yellow on the board. Well, I don't know what you guys came for, if you came for like spiritual wisdom, because it looks like we're on the Maury Povich show. Queen of Wands there. I want to know why this Leo character, this strength character, did this. Why did they throw the stone? 3 of Wands reversed. There's something I'm not picking up on this. So 3 of Wands signals the many chances available to broaden your horizons and study. This guy, it was to imprison a Queen of Wands. Yep, to put her with burdens. I'm telling you, this is like soap opera level. Wow. I wonder how that person's life going. You destroyed 2 families. I mean, Pluto just went, oh, that's probably not a good time. I'm gonna ask why to imprison. Why would you need to imprison a woman? Why would you do that why would you destroy someone's life to keep them stuck? Like, what would be your motives? It's like, it didn't feel like punishment. It felt like imprisonment. See, there's the Hermit. Why would that person... Doesn't make sense to me, and it means I just haven't been in their see? Leo. There it is again. The imprisonment card, to limit options. Why the Leo... The same cards came out. It's imprisoning, so that's why they did that. So this person, in order to trap someone, was willing to go to a married couple that somehow this person was involved with, create lies about the person that destroyed that marriage and destroyed this other person's life, all to keep that person trapped. And those people play, as you saw in the cards, like that woman, Leo, the Queen of Swords, where she fell right into it because it fed into her insecurity about her husband not being faithful, right? Very interesting. This is sticking out here. What is this? Ace of Cups. What the hell is this Leo doing? This is the Ace of Cups came before as well. That's not love. Like, that's so confusing me. So you're gonna trap someone to destroy their life? Like, that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Okay. Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. I keep hearing, like, I did it for love. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to, like, cleanse after this because I have feelings about this reading today. I'm getting, like, a vibe that they're, like, trying to fix it, maybe, with the Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. The Empress, see? What if there was, like, another domino behind the Leo? Because we see the Leo entering, and then it touches the King of Swords. Then the King of Swords creates the inverted Queen of Swords, who disrupts whatever was going on there with the Queen of Wands, right? Like, that whole domino. What if there was another domino before the Leo? It's like when somebody plays a game of telephone. That's what it feels like. Now I'm giving that Leo the benefit of the doubt. It could just have been him. But I'm hearing, like, apologies. Yeah. Third ace on the board. And Queen of Cups. I think that'll wrap it up. Very, very interesting. This, ladies and gentlemen, if you stuck with this reading long enough, I think the moral of the story is, if someone tells you something about someone else and you haven't witnessed that person doing those things, or, like, in person, like if you're looking at possible doctored evidence or hearsay, be careful, because you could potentially be manipulated to hurt people that are innocent, and guess who now is an abuser? You've become one by proxy, and that is why smear campaigns are awful. And the things you could cut yourself off from for your benefit would be extremely painful, right? Like, let's say I had a crush on someone, right? And they, like, have an online reputation. I go search up their name, right? There are people saying horrible things about them. Do I believe those things by default? No. Do I go into the situation with open eyes? Yeah. But I don't use that collateral information to punish that person. But, like, let's say someone was interested in me, like, and they go and read somebody's review of me that doesn't even know me, and they use that to not approach me. Whose loss is that? Is it mine because they were manipulated into not talking to me? Or is it theirs for being manipulated and never getting the chance to talk to me? See what I'm saying? Yeah, such is life. We all learn lessons. Karmic lessons, specifically. Interesting. I think that reading had way too many chefs in the kitchen. This is literally that energy right now. Could you imagine being that person, though, that was, like, the center point of all the chaos? And you were manipulated into destroying people's lives? Like, how do you go back from that? How do you backstep that? And that's the thing, is these people, like, they don't realize they're telling lies, right? So, like, if someone tells you something's true, and then you share it, or you act on it because you believed it without investigation, you think you're doing the truth, right? So you don't even realize, like, yeah, whoever that is, I think is feeling pretty guilty for what they did. Like the amount of loss. And I think, like, you know, because I saw some other things in the cards, I think, like, families were involved, too. So you're not just talking about adults, right? Because adults can take hits pretty well. But I think, yeah, like, the whole family was affected, so. The Tower keeps showing up. Yeah, is it going to be a positive seed, or is it going to be a negative seed? And that's kind of a responsibility. And for people that have a lot of power, influence, money, even like psychological power, right? Because when we become really intelligent on those levels, we can use those things for dark as well and plant dark seeds of doubt, right? The mind games, right? All different levels. So the more power and knowledge we get, the more responsibility and choice we have, right? All right, guys. Thanks for joining today. That was an interesting. I don't even know what to call that. So I'm gonna marinate on it, and I'll make the call tomorrow. But there may or may not be a part 2 on that reading. I feel like there's a piece we're missing. So maybe tomorrow night we'll do that. Yeah. Thanks for joining. I'll talk to you guys later.